You ever experience a sunset light warrior? So I was out here, as I normally am, and I allow the thoughts to flow through me. And I wanted to share this with all of you. Do you experience the sun at its different peaks, the different energies that the sun gives off? These are energies, different energies that the sun provides for us. It's kind of like when we eat different foods, and different foods supply different nutrition for our body. So we don't eat the same food every single day. Many of you are aware, if you eat the same food every single day, that's how you could develop sickness or disease, because you're lacking nutrients if you eat the same food every day, right? So you got to get different nutrients from all different types of foods. So light is the same thing for us, because we are light, right? Because our DNA emits photons. So we should take in all different types of light. So on our journey, we should experience the sun during sunrise, high noon. That's when most of us are experiencing it. And during a beautiful sunset as well. Because these different energies that come in from the light, different angles, different energy that the sun provides for you and your body. So it's going to provide the different energies which we need from the lights, right? Because everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. So since we need the light, the sun is going to provide different energies during sunrise, during high noon or middle of the day, and sunset. And sometimes in order to experience this, right, how do you feel when you experience being outside during a sunrise, high noon, and sunset? There's different feelings, right? You feel different energies. Obviously, the strength. But since light is information, we should experience sunrise, high noon sun, and sunset. So, all different types of lights. Just like how you ingest different types of food, right, to get different nutrients. So the sun is going to provide you with different energies during all these different points in the day. And we have spoken about grounding and nature deficit disorder. And some of these things, they do seem like common sense, but in the society that we live in now, many people, if we're dealing with grounding and being in nature, they're not being exposed to nature. This has become very common, that people are not exposed to nature, walking barefoot on the ground. I'm walking barefoot right now. I'm going to smell my stinky feet. No, right? I'm barefoot in the sand right now. And many people in their everyday life, they're not experiencing nature because we're programmed to work. So along with that, because of people's work schedule, they might not be experiencing the sun during these different points. Some people may have never, or they never get to experience or be exposed to sunrise light. Obviously, noon if you're working, right? You can't experience high noon, and sunset. So these are all different types of energies that you should be exposed to. They take part of your everyday life, and they provide you what you need. Okay, so sometimes when the energy comes to you, it festers inside for a little bit. So you're the boss of yourself, and you're in charge of how you live your life. So you have to listen to your intuition from within. How do you feel? So we've been talking about grounding. How do you feel? Do you feel better when you're out in nature? So also think about experiencing the different types of light that the sun provides. We can clearly see that the color changes throughout the day, right? So now at this red orangey color during the sunrise and sunset, it's going to provide you with something different than it does at the high point in the day. And as we've been discussing, it looks more of a white color when it's high noon. High points in the day, color changes to a bright white. Now we're at a reddish orange color. So this is different energy, and it's providing the body with something different. So if it calls you on your journey in your everyday life, experience sunrise, sunset, high noon, and just like, maybe not every single day, right? On my journey lately, I've been experiencing all three, right? So it's opening up a little bit more for me, right? Distancing myself from distractions, going into nature, becoming the person I came here to be, right? So energy's presence, when we notice the change in the color of the sun throughout the day. We notice the change in how the sun makes us feel. Some people, obviously, it's stronger at high noon. Right now, it's very calming. But just like how you are taking in different nutrients to your body, you have to eat all different types of foods. You have to experience the different points of the day from the sun whenever you can in our society. And it's hard to get out and get a sunrise and a sunset and spend the whole day outside. But once in a while, incorporate it. Make a conscious effort to experience a sunrise and a sunset. Might change you. And make sure nature as well. I spend most of my time, for me, the beach calls me, but I try to get into other parts of nature. So the consciousness that we're putting forth right now, we are aware that when it comes to the nutrition of our body, we want to have all different types of foods to get all different types of nutrients and minerals into our body. We are aware of that. So along with that, let us be conscious that we should take in the different energies from the sun at the different points in the day, not always the same point, or some people don't experience anything at all. And the same thing with nature. Go into different parts of nature. So sometimes I'll go to a park or a mountain. Different places, it's going to give you different energy, frequency, and vibration. So just like how you want to have different nutrients from all different types of foods, you want to have, because that's energy as well, right? We want to take in the energy of our surroundings and the light of the sun. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that nature and the sun provides you with different energies that you need for your everyday life. I hope you all enjoyed this message. If you've stumbled across this channel, you'd like to subscribe and take the journey with us. We are out here to improve the physical and mental health for all people and rethink our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I am Michael. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. Always question everything, because questioning everything, light warrior, is your birthright.